Well, I'm live. Well, welcome everyone. Today is the new expansion. My name's Reshef, and hope you can join me playing some place arena. But first, I think I'm going to buy some packs with the gold I have. Let's get to the shop. Mhm. Let's see here. Okay, murder at Castle Nathria. I will, yeah, by one. Give me a moment. Just buying packs. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh, oh hey Kevin, what's up? Yeah, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm not playing Master Duel, just playing some good old Hearthstone. New expansion came out, so I want to get to that. And let's see what I pull. I got 53 packs, so let's pull them right now. Honestly, I haven't looked at the new expansion, so this is gonna be new for me. Just gonna be reading the new cards and see what they do. Summon two volatile skeletons. Gain 4 armor. Hmm? That's not sure about that in terms of value. Yeah, four armor is nice, but the two stats could be better. Identity theft. Discover a card from your opponent's hand and deck. Wow. That's that's pretty good. You get I believe it's 2 for 1, or is it copy a card from your opponent's hand or and deck. At the end of your turn, if you dealt 3 or more damage to the enemy hero, draw a card. Wow, that could be a you could possibly gain a lot of value in in the ladder. Since Stone Totem at the end of your turn, gain 1 health. Okay. Stonebound Gargon Rush Infuse. What does that do? Upgrades in hand after friendly minion dies. Okay. Also damages the minion next to him who this attacks. Okay, that's one pull. Let's see the other one. Castle Kennels, give a friendly minion to attack. If it's a beast, give it rush. Okay, that's that's interesting. Buffet Bigun, Battlecry, summon 2 Silver Hand recruits, infuse 3, give them 2 attack and Divine Shield. Shadowborn, Death Rattle, reduce the cost of the highest cost shadow spell in your hand by 3. Crud Caretaker, Battlecry, summon a 3/5 elemental with taunt. And Sketchy Stranger, Battlecry, discover a secret from another class. Okay. Oh, a legendary. Let's see what this does. Battle Cry, and it's a mage class. Resurrect your volatile skeletons. Any that can't fit on the battlefield instantly explode. That's interesting. Hopefully when I play mage, I could pull this from the draft. Death Blossom Whomper, Battlecry, draw a Death Rattle minion, and it ga and gain its Death Rattle. It's pretty big. Maze Guide, summon a random 2-cost minion. Okay. Collateral damage, deal 6 damage to 3 random enemy minions. Excess damage hits the hero. Ooh, just more hit minion and do more juicy damage to face. Carving Chisel. After your hero attacks, summon a random basic totem. Okay. After 3 packs, I pulled a legendary. It's really good. Criminal lineup. Choose a friendly minion. Summon 3 copies of it. Overload 2. That will give insane value. Plot of Sin, summon 2/2 Trent, infuse 5, 2 5/5 Ancients instead. Double Cross Secret, when your opponent spends all their mana, draw 2 cards. Interesting. Assuming your opponent actually uses up all his mana. Dispossess Soul, Battlecry, if you control a location, don't know what that is, discover a copy of a card in your deck. The stats are pretty good. Roosting Gargoyle, Battlecry, give a friendly beast 2 attack. The stats aren't bad as well. First epic. Tone Tampering, shuffle 1-cost copies of cards in your hand into your deck, then discard your hand. Masked Revelier, Rush, Death Rattle, summon a 2/2 copy of another minion in your deck. Not bad. Frozen Touch, deal 3 damage. Infuse 3, add a Frozen Touch to your hand. Relic of Extinction, deal 1 damage to a random minion twice. Improve your future relics. Private Eye, cast a secret from your deck. Combo cast 2 instead. Wow, like the amount of value. So you would just basically just coin and you can get 2 secrets for the price of 1. And it's from your deck too. Crazy. Suspicious Usher, a Battlecry, discover a legendary minion. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. Oh, pretty risky, I'd say. Uh, Murlocula, lifesteal, infuse 4. This costs 0. Relic of Phantasm, summon 2 1/1 spirits, improve your future relics. Okay, and I read the rest of these already. Creepy Painting, after another minion dies, become a copy of it. That you can do some pretty good big shenanigans. So I guess it's pretty much a faceless manipulator for your side. Cold Case, read that, read this, read that. Planted Evidence, discover its spell. It costs 2 less this turn. That potential value here. Red Herring, huh? I get it. Taunt, Your non-red herring monsters have stealth. Kidnap, secret. After your opponent plays a minion, stuff it in a 0/4 sack. Ah, so it just imprisons the card. Okay. So it's not really like a polymorph, but it's one of those, I believe, not necessarily dormant, but yeah. Um, let's see. Plumber. All minions cost two more. Fluster Librarian has one attack for each imp you control. I'd say for letter there might be a zoo, like this will work well in zoo. Deathborn, deal 2 damage to all minions. Summon a 2/2 volatile skeleton for each killed. Okay, so it's like that one Hearthstone card, the spell. And I believe it was Flame Burst or Flame, the one that deals 2 damage to everything, and for each minion killed by it, you get like a random spell to your hand. So you can generate a lot of value from this. There's a combination, something like that in Blizzard. Stoneborn Accuser, infuse 5, gain battle cry, deal 5 damage. Okay, this is a good class minion all around. Oh, Sticky Situation, secret. After your opponent casts a spell, summon a 3/4 spider with stealth. Ah, hmm. So it's similar to that that I believe it was that one secret for mage. It, you attack it, your minion, you get like a 3/6 elemental. My second legendary, Huntsman Altimore. Battlecry, summon a Gargan companion. Infuse 4, summon another, and infuse 8 and another. More nice. You can like triple the amount of minions I can get. Give your minions in your hand 1 health. That can be pretty good. Like health matters a lot in the game, so even 1 health is enough to survive and get more trade value. Muck pools, transform a friendly minion into one that costs one more. Standard shaman evolve. Priest of the Deceased, taunt. Infuse 3, gain 2/2. Oh, okay. A 2 mana 4/5. That's pretty good. Sin Runner, destroy a random enemy minion. Not bad. For Forensic Duster, your opponent's minions cost one more next turn. Okay, just potential delayer. Muckborn Servant, taunt. Battlecry, discover a paladin card. Overall, this reminds me of the 1/3 Scorpion card. That's poison, allows you to like search for any or discover any spell. Summon a Spirit Poacher, summon a random dormant wild seed. 2 mana. 8 mana, Party Crasher, epic. Choose an enemy minion, throw a random minion from your hand at it. That's it. That's interesting. You could just like throw away like any dead weight from your hand. Shadow Waltz. Summon a 3/5 shadow with taunt. If a minion died this turn, summon another. Huh. It's pretty much a like Naruto shadow clone jutsu. Crazed Wretch has 2 attack and charge while damaged. Okay. Sketchy Strangler. Discover a secret from another class. So you would have Rogue, Paladin, Mage, and Hunter. Hmm. Scuttlebutt Ghoul, Taunt, Battlecry if you control a secret, summon a copy of this. It's pretty good. Bog Beast, Taunt, Death Rattle, summon a 2/4 Muckmare with Taunt. Okay, okay, so basically when this card dies, it just like creates another minion, which essentially in Yu-Gi-Oh terms is like a floater. Shadowborn. Reduce the cost of the highest cost shadow spell in your hand by 3. Hmm. And the stats aren't bad. 3 mana, 3/3, and just it reduces a card in your hand. It's easier to bring out next turn or whenever you want. Another epic. Impending Catastrophe. Draw a card. Repeat for each imp you control. Ooh. So you can potentially get a 6 card like plus from this card. And Sinful Sous Chef. Death Rattle, add 2 Silverhand recruits to your hand. Pretty good. 1 drop and it's 2 and 1. You get 2 more dudes. Sinstone Graveyard, summon a 1/1 Stealth Ghost. Has one attack and 1 health for each other card you play this turn. Okay. Frenzied Fang, summon 2/1 bats, infuse, give them 1/2. And Relic Vault, the next relic you play this turn, cast twice. Divine Toll. Shoot 5 rays at random minions. They give friendly minions 2/2 and 2 damage to enemy minions. Ooh. So either it can hurt your opponent or it can buff you. That's pretty good. Stoneborn General, Rush, it's 10 mana, Death Rail summon, and 8/8 Grave Wing with Rush. Essentially another carbon copy like a floater. Okay, and I'm just like, I have 36 more pack. I'm just my first time like reacting to it. See what I pull. Ch ch uh, Bibliomite. Choose a card in your hand to shuffle into your deck. Okay, despite the fact this is 2 mana and pretty much just it's pretty much a -1. I wouldn't see how good this card is unless you try to do some early damage. A golden, a suspicious alchemist. Discover a spell. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. 39. Okay. Thank you, mod. Anima Extractor. Whenever a friendly minion takes damage, give a random minion in your hand 1/1. That can be easily abused with Warrior using its cards to do just one damage and a lot of shenanigans. Because the fact is that it's only whenever a friendly minion takes damage, not just this card, but any card you control. Hedge Maze trigger a friendly minion's death rattle. And I looked through those through already. Oh, hey, Milkman. Hey, Milkman. Bruh, you don't need mods to tell you you're the one who has them on screen. Oh, okay. I'm just still just going through it. Just like bear with me, guys. I'm pretty interested in knowing what the card's effects are before I like have to constantly keep rooting back whenever I play the arena. Buffet, Big Gun, summon two Silverhand recruits, infuse, give them two attack and divine shield. Okay. Ooh, more minion controls. And natural causes, deal 2 damage, summon a 2/2 Trent. Suspicious Pirate, Battlecry, discover a weapon. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. So it's I just noticed with these like discover like mechanics with each of the classes. So I guess the option is not pick the best card. Solid alibi until your next turn, your hero take can only take 1 damage at a time. Ooh, you can more chances to live. The light, it burns. Deal damage to a minion equal to its attack. Volatile skeleton, death rattle, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. 2 mana, 2/2, and deals 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Pretty good. Another epic. Relic of Dimensions. Draw 2 cards and reduce their cost by 1. Improve your future relics. Okay. Party favorite totem. At the end of your turn, summon a random basic totem. Infuse summon 2 instead. So you can just get like a taunt or a healer, a normal, or just a attack buffer. This card could be pretty annoying if your opponent just lets it sit there for too long. Imbued Axe. After your opponent hero attacks, give your damaged minions 1/1. Infuse 3, 2/2 instead. Frozen Touch, deal 3 damage. Infuse 3, add another Frozen Touch to your hand. And Partner in Crime. Summon a copy of this minion at the end of your turn. At the end of your turn. That could be very problematic if your opponent just buffs it and your opponent doesn't do anything to get rid of it. An epic and a legendary. Dispose of evidence. Give your hero 3 attack this turn. Choose a card in your hand to shuffle into your deck. I don't know if the trade-off is worth it, but it's only 0 mana. Steward, the Steward, Death Rattle, give you the next Silverhand recruit you summon a 3/3, and this death rattle. Oh, hey, Nom's with me. Yep, always lucky. This is my third legendary of this set opening. I believe I bought 50 packs. Anonymous informant. The next secret you play costs 0. Okay. And two, I think it's tome or tomb tampering. Shuffle 1 cost copies. Oh, I think I've read that already. What legendary are you looking for the expansion? I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the list of cards that were released with this. I'm pretty much going in blind, looking at the cards and opening the packs. So, and I'm just reading whatever I pulled that I haven't like seen already. Clean the scene, destroy all minions with 3 attack or less, and infuse 6 or less. Ooh, this is the 4th legendary I've got this so far. What's this? Cecily of the Fey Court. Taunt. Death Rattle, draw a minion, reduce its cost by 8. Insane potential value. How much money have you spent on Hearthstone? Um, if in case you or anyone else doesn't know, I've played Hearthstone for 8 years, ever since like in the very beginning. Not I wasn't in beta, and I've only spent like I mean like $70, like $50 for like the first like set that came out, and then 20 for the adventure. So pretty much like less than $100 in overall like real money. Ever, after that, I've just been using my in-game money ever since. Okay, dinner performer. Summon a random minion from your deck that you can afford to play. Wow, this can pretty interesting. Night Nightbot. Oh, you. Vile library. Give a friendly minion 1/1. Repeat for each MP control. So I and batty guess. Death rattle. Summon a 2/1 bat. Okay. I read those already. Service spell. Discover a class card from your deck and draw all copies of it. Ooh. That's that's interesting. And we have Chatty Bartend. At the end of your turn, if you control a secret, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Crazy. The 4 mana, 4/4, and a pretty good effect. This is going to be crazy in either like rank or arena. Famished Fool. Draw a card. Infuse 4. Draw 3 instead. Value. Great Hall. Set a minion's attack and health to 3. Door of Shadows. Draw a spell, infuse 2, add a temporary copy of it to your hand. An epic. Another party crasher. Invitation courier. After a card is added to your hand from another class, copy it. Stats are good and more value. I've read these already. Let's see if I. It'd be insane. I would get another legendary. Oh, speak of the speak of the devil. I actually got another legendary. So Ashen Elemental. Whenever your opponent draws a card next turn, they take 2 damage. Okay, okay, that's interesting. So if they want to keep assigned to draw, they will just pay the price. So it'll make your opponent like think twice if they decide to like add more cards or try to get more value. It reminds me of like Max C from Yu-Gi-Oh, in which the more like your opponent special summons, you gain a card, and they're at a disadvantage. The Countless, or no, not Countless, my bad, Countess. If your deck has no neutral cards, add 3 legendary invitations to your hand. Wow, that is crazy, and it's 777. Lucky me. I've read these already. 15 more packs. We're almost there, guys. Conqueror's Banner. Reveal a card from each player's deck 3 times. Draw any of yours that costs more. Oh, okay. So you can potentially like add 3 cards to from your deck to the hand, assuming you win the RNG battle. Serrated Bone Spike. Deal 3 damage to a minion. If it dies, your next card this turn costs 2. Or 2 less, I mean. That more that is pretty good, in which like rogue depends on like comboing effects. Like you play 1 card and then you play the next card that has combo, you get an additional effect. So the less mana you have, the easier it is to get your combo cards out. Mischievous Imp. Summon a copy of this. Infuse 3. Summon 2 copies instead. So triple the imps. And for Burden of Pride, summon 3 1/3 jailers with taunt. If you have 20 or less health, give them 1/1 health and attack. So two, so four, so 4/2/4 taunts. That's pretty good value, assuming you meet the right conditions. I've read those already. Read those already. 10 more packs, guys. Steam Cleaner. Destroy all cards in both players' decks that didn't start there. That's interesting. I wonder what cards those might be. Or it might be more, on second thought, it might be cards that allow you to add a copy from your field to the deck. Ooh, I got a golden copy and a regular copy. Nightshade Bud. Choose one, discover a minion from your deck to summon or spell to cast. That could be dangerous if you play against it. Another golden. Red. 5 more packs, guys. And I can continue to play Arena. Gigan, Gigan Totem. Costs 1 less for each totem you've summoned this game. So it's pretty much a giant, only a totem version of it. Ah, it's pretty much the combination of those two. Con Convincing Disguise. Transform a friendly minion into one that costs 2 more. Infuse 4. Transfer all friendly minions instead. Ooh, so it only needs 4 minions to die to trigger the effect. So Cathedral of Atonement. Give a minion 2 attack and 1 health and draw a card. Will I be able to get a legendary this last pack? Wow, my luck is on point. So I guess it was 5 legendaries from 53 packs. Pretty good. Pretty good. For the rest of this game, after you cast a nature spell, summon a 3/3 whelp with rush. Ooh, the amount of value you can generate, assuming you have a nature spell. Pretty happy. That was those were some amazing pulls. And let's get to Arena. Let's play 150. See what heroes. Um, I'll let chat decide which class do you guys want me to play. I'm feeling good. These are all pretty good. You want me to play a rogue, warrior, or priest, or you guys don't mind? You guys don't mind. If you guys don't like make a decision within like 5 seconds. Oh, the waifu play whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'll play the waifu. Why not? Priest is like my favorite class to pick in arena. Okay, let's decide. Since I go Highlander, I just gotta pick one card carefully. With Priest, I think it would be important to get 2 drops. Hmm, Get a this 3 drops good. I get Divine Shield, and I can get a rush when it's corrupted. Meaning that if I play a card that is higher mana than this card, like 4 higher, it'll get another effect. An Anubis Sath Warbringer. I'm gonna get this card. It's a 9 mana beat stick, and it can put my hand 3/3. Tremendous value. Mermy, we're debating whether I need a 1 drop or I can just get the Onyx Bishop, which I can regenerate a minion that died. So for more value, get that. Zubat is just a normal like 3/3 that can just pump. Or I would like to try test my luck and and just play the new card. And it's 1 mana too. You know, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's play it. Educated Elk. So this card allows me at the end of the, well, pretty much whenever a spell is played, you know, just store it, and then when it dies, I can just shuffle all those cards into my deck. Which brings me back to that Steam Cleaner card we had pulled, which pretty much destroys anything that wasn't in your deck originally. So I'll get that. It's pretty good stats and it's 3-drop. Bog Beast or Wasteland Scorpid. Mm, it's a it's a new card, and I it's a taunt, and I can get a another taunt, but I'm thinking I'll go with the Scorpid, in which it gains I can use this priest's hero power to like increase his health and do more and have more value plays and getting rid of most his minions. I think I'm feeling a nice dragon taunt. 4-drop or 5-drop? I think I'm gonna go with Steward of Scrolls. This adding a spell card, and Priest has like so many like multitude of like good spell cards. So like answers I need to get rid of a problematic board. Choose a minion, add a copy to your hand, or I just want a 10/10 drop. I think I'll get this safer. Lone Champion. I will get that. Taunt. I'll get another 3-drop for buffering. Shadow Word Ruin. Ooh, okay. I'll get need some removal. A Radiant Elemental, and a 2-drop that can reduce my spells. That's good. Infested Goblin or Lake Thresher. Think of the Lake Thresher, more value to get rid of his board. Northshire Cleric, definitely. Early game, more value. I will get a Loot Hoarder, more value, more draws. Red Herring. Yeah, that'll work. Get a Ticket Scalper. It's a 4 mana. Ooh, this is going to be hard. I can get like a removal for 6 mana and get a copy of it, or 5 mana in which like it could just end of the turn just pump my minions, or a Stoneborn General, which instant attack and it dies. I get another, like it floats. I think I'll get the Scalebane. It's easier summon and you get more value. Let's see what I have in my 2 mana pool. It's a horde 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't I don't think I run any secrets, so I won't be able to like maximize the amount of value with this card. So I'll get this. Cathedral. Give a minion 2/1 and draw a card. Yeah, I'll get a Cathedral. Need to double check if I got that. Ah, here it is. Murlocula or Bone Wraith. Yeah, well, we'll get Murlocula. I'll get a Divine Rager. Holy ripple. It's more board wipe removal. I can gain health. Palm reading is always good. Let's get the beetles. So let's see how many 3 drops I have. I have one, two, three, four. Hmm. I'll get the I'll get the Tortuga, and I can just heal myself anyway. The Cabal of Acolyte. So it's pretty much like a like Yu-Gi-Oh in Yu-Gi-Oh terms, like snatch steal. All right. Well, let's see. So before I start, I would like to explain how this arena is going to work. I'm going to try to see if I can get 10 or more wins with each class. You with the only catch of you using each each copy of one card, which henceforth the Highlander, the name. And the reason I thought of this idea is because, like just grinding arena by itself could be tedious and there's nothing really interesting to it. So I thought I'd add a little spin. And also Highlander from, the boys, which I really need to catch up on. Let's play. I would be very happy if I managed to get 12 wins and 0 losses. Nice, the boys. Yeah, I just watched season 3, episode 1 with my family. I really need to fill time to catch up on it. Assuming like after I'm done streaming and everyone else is down to watch. Okay, let's see my hand. So I'll keep it. So I would pretty much be like, since I'm going second, I get a coin in which I can get another mana. And in Hearthstone, this is a way to compensate like not going first, because apparently going first is always a good thing. Coin drop, and I'll get myself a Radiant Elemental. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else has watched like The Boys besides you, Kevin, but yeah, I like it a lot. It's just it's more than just your typical like superhero show. Swing for face, drop, go. I don't know how everyone else's day been. For me, it's been pretty all right. I just like finished coming back from work, and my dad asked me to like drive straight to get dinner with him and my brother, which I did. And here I am now. I thought I was gonna be late for streaming. I wouldn't want to miss going to stream the first day of the expansion. I think I'll drop a tortoise to 5. I don't want to drop my educated Alec because he might have easier ways to get rid of it. And I think I'm just gonna save it maybe late in the game when he has nothing, so I can stack this card and get the amount of value I want it to get. In in terms of like streaming, I feel that I mean, what do you guys find more exciting? Me playing Master Duel or Hearthstone? Because I feel with Hearthstone, I I can make a Highlander series. Just playing each class, see how I can get 10 or more like wins. Master Duel, since I don't know what is happening. Um, so I could try to explain to you like Kevin how it works. Like each for Hearthstone, like every turn you get like a mana crystal, and you see the card here within the top left corner. It has like a certain number on it, and you can only play it if you have certain mana crystals. It's like the Magic the Gathering. They use like a mana system, which okay, you have like certain amount of crystals you have in order to and you use in order to summon your minions, and not just minions but spells, weapons, etc. And the objective of the game is to attack your opponent's life points face directly, and it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh, in which let me see, in which you have to attack the front line first. Let's see. I think I'll get an identity theft. I like the Hearthstone. It's I know what people don't like about it is the amount of RNG the game has. Because I know like in the previous expansions it was just like, oh, you play this card, deal random damage to an enemy, or just get this random broken card. But I think that's what makes Hearthstone Hearthstone, just the RNG itself. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do. And this card allows me to get like 1 damage to my spell card. So let's see. Nice. And I think I'm going to attack, trade, and I will drop a 3/4. And what I mean by trade is that if I attack a minion and its attack point, they both trade with each other, and it still lives right here. Let's say, for example, if I attack the 3/4 into the 2/1, the 2 attack would just remove the damage here, and it will still live. So I try to like milk the minion and to do as much like damage and get a lot of value from it. Hmm. I think I'm gonna heal, so you won't be able to remove it through attacking, and I will drop a Scale Bane, so he can pump. And this card, I don't want to play any more spells because he's gonna get generate 2/2 taunts. The value of this card's crazy. Let's see what he can do. A red herring. So this is 312 taunt. Okay, let's see how I can get rid of this. I think I'm going to play Atonement. I'll give it. I will pump this. Draw. And I think I'm going to heal this. And I will drop this. And there are certain cards that not just like Master Duel with like you get with Link cards that revolve around positioning. Like in Hearthstone, positioning also matters as well because there are certain cards that do damage depending on where you place your cards. I'll drop the 9-drop. If he gets rid of it, I can get all my minions get a nice juicy power boost. Wow. Oh boy, that was I didn't expect that. I think I might have lost this. That was surprising. Alright, not looking so good for the first game, but let's go play through it. Let's see how far I do. I want to try to do what like Amaz did, very popular Hearthstone streamer. He quit for like his personal reasons, but he at the time he was streaming Hearthstone and got big, he did like something called a 100 win arena challenge in which you try to get 100 wins by using like each of the different classes. So like at the time it was like I believe 8 classes. I think it was before Demon Hunter, in which each class you try to get 10 wins,
Is someone
if
injured?
I'm remembering it correctly. And he said that, oh, just try to do this challenge on stream, and you would just like, bragging rights. And somebody already accomplished that. I want to see if I can replicate the same thing with with using Highlander.
Right away.
Attack. And I know I like said I would do Highlander Arena because it's more interesting, but I'm up for like more suggestions. I think I'm going to be doing like I could do use even cards, even mana cards, or odd mana cards. Well, that's convenient. Just like a clean 3-drop. I know I could have dropped this down, but it's better than like not having anything on board. Priest in the beginning of the game used to be considered one of the worst classes because it didn't really have any good minions to drop early game, and people said that if it got down to, oh, let me think about this. I'll drop this.
An autograph? I suppose.
Yeah, I'll trade.
Right away.
If it got down to like it did when it was like turn 3 or mana 3 and you had nothing on board, it was pretty much over because you're so behind. I'll buff that,
Right away.
attack, and I'll heal. So these types of like cards will just you drop on the field, and I guess it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, in which it's a once per turn ignition. You just trigger it, and it does its effect, and you have to wait, I believe, a certain amount of turns. Let's go with. I think I'll play history buff, and I'll drop this. Let's see what his next moves is going to be. He might just trade his 4-2 into my 3-4, and he might just go attack my face. Unless he has something else in his hand. Yep. Wow, he used his he burned his fireball against my 3 mana. I'm not sure if that was like the right play. He could have had a lot more value with it, but oh well. I think I'm going to drop my 7 mana taunt. And I'm gonna just it's gonna buff my card. Just waiting to see what is he gonna do now. What's he gonna search? Monster at this hour. Yeah, I want to like try to stay awake. Hey Kipper. Yeah, you're right. I am wild with the monster. I don't know about you, but I'm more of a Red Bull guy. But I don't mind drinking Monster. I don't know how you guys feel about it.
I wonder.
And it's blue Monster. It's low carb too. Just gonna increase the health, and I am going to let's see what I can search. Ooh, I'll get that. How have you been, Kipper? How's your day going? Because my days, just playing the new expansion and just doing the Highlander challenge, in which I just try to get as the highest amount of wins for each class, only using one copy of each card allowed in the draft. Okay, he's used that to trade. What else he's got? So he's going to use his Conjurer to trade into my Hearing. And I'm not sure if he wants to trade his Ogre Mancer into my 6/5 because he might keep it. Knowing me with Priest, I have like a lot of spells, so he can generate a lot of value if he keeps it on the field. But I don't know what he has in this. Oh, wow. Crowd. I mean, it's an easy trade for me. And now I think I'm going to drop my Lake and buff it. I'm going to heal and I will drop a Blute. So he could possibly waste his hero power to destroy it. And he'll be down to 7 like mana left. Just something to think. Okay, he throws it. Oh, that was easy for him. But for the next turn, I think I'm going to play a Scalebane, and I'm going to play a Bishop. See what I can. Okay, got 3 minions on the board. See what he can possibly do. He could just trade this into my lake and his dragon into my lake. Just as I suspected. Nice. He he got what he needed, but it's easy for me to just trade into that. And I think I'm gonna drop more minions. I want to see I can bait out as much of his cards, so I can drop my big boss minion. And I'll pass. So how is he gonna get rid of this? Is it this like ping? This is my shield off, and he could just trade. If he has any type, yeah, like a flame strike or something to get rid of my board, that could be problematic. I think I'm going to just drop it. Then I stored another one. That is pretty good. Just trade, heal, and go for face. Now let's see what he can do against this. Unless he has a polymorph in which he can just transform it, and I don't get my effect at all.
You fight me, you get burned.
Well, he got rid of it, but I got another copy stored. Wow. So whenever I draw, he gets a 1-cost copy. Hope it's nothing good. Yeah. Okay, I might as well get rid of that. I don't want him getting more draw power. I'll heal that. Go face. And I think I'm gonna
Your mind
drop
is
this.
not your
It's a 5/9 taunt, so he won't be able to like get over that easily. And at this rate, it's pretty much I got to race for face. Face is the place. I will say that. If you guys are wondering what I'm planning on doing this month for streaming, I would just be playing Master Duel and Hearthstone. You know, just to see for Master Duel. I'm looking forward to like when they announce later on this month the casual mode, as well as the tournament. I assume you're going to be participating in the tournament, right, Kevin? Like the tournament for Master Duel should be should be interesting.
Sets.
Ideally, they might just release the ban list after that, after the tournament or before that. But knowing Konami, they might just announce the ban list after they see what kind of like toxic meta decks are gonna be in play. But I will definitely gonna see like what would he think? Like I think they're gonna see Philanderies. Oh, a moment. I think I'm gonna BM. Just heal. Why not? It's been a while since I got a good BM. Exodia FT. We'll see. We don't know what kind of decks they're gonna play in the Master Duel. I'm just guessing it's just the usual like suspects like Philanderies, Prank Kids, I think Virtual Worlds. We could see some like Sword Souls. Obviously, we're gonna have the usual, you know, DPE and Adventure Engine like mixed in there. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna be playing Sky Striker. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I guess no one would expect that to win, especially in TCG, in which Mystic Mine was pretty much like the bane of everyone's existence. Like what an incredibly toxic card. What am I playing? I'm not sure what I'm playing yet. I think I might play either Sword Soul, like with the Adventure Engine, or I can try to be creative and find some sort of like rogue deck they won't expect. Sorry, Kevin, I can't let you use such problematic words in my chat, okay? This is a very fr family-friendly stream. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Sorry. I think I'm gonna drop Lone Champion. But yeah, I see what you what you mean by that. Just I don't know why why would he think of saying that in the chat? Come on, dude. They're up to tree drop. There are like some other decks that like people would not expect. The Armed Dragon decks, because you know with Philanderies, they usually have their barrier statue and other wind type like monsters, and just having like another like mostly wind based deck, it's like one less problem to worry about. Hmm. That is tricky.
Awaken.
I think I will drop that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see how what Master Duel is gonna do. Just I have some hope Konami can, you know, bring a lot to the new modes for people to get back in the game. And for Hearthstone, like not just Hearthstone, just playing my arena and all that. I think it's something like new that has no one has really done with just doing Highlander based decks. I just don't see that many people upload on YouTube like Highlander Arena, or just do it just solely based on that. Add something like new to the mix. And later on, what was it? Oh, Soul Hackers coming out this month. I'm looking forward to playing that. If anyone else has heard of it, or anyone else is gonna get it, if they have heard about it. It's a
For the
because
roast
for
below.
Atlas and for SMT, I've played Persona and the SMT like one, two, or not like three, four, 4A, and five. Five honestly was relatively kind of mid, and all that. I mean, it wasn't a bad game, but it could have been more. No, I'm not playing that. I'll be busy having with hot women. Really, Kipper. What would your definition of hot woman be? I'm
I
actually really
won.
curious. Very hot. Any descriptions? So hot. Okay. I like 100 C's. Woo! That is that's pretty hot.
Let me tell you a story.
I think you gotta cool off, buddy. Oh, it's my dad. He's calling me for dinner, but I told him before I'm planning on streaming this nice, fun game.
Let's really brag
For
on love.
see, let's see what I can deal with his board. Drop
An
two.
autograph? I suppose.
So Kipper, you say that you're like into very hot women. Are they I assume they're 3D, not 2D, right? Because I'm more of a like I'm both. I'm more like 2D and 3D. I don't really have a I'm not that picky. As long as I'm interested in that person, whatever. And I just lost. Okay, let's see my record. I am 1 win and 2 losses. Just gonna be. I. It's never over. Karma for BML. It might be. You might be correct, Kevin.
Tyrande.
I don't know if like
That spell didn't go
in
too
Master
well.
Duel, I don't know how easy or hard is it to BM because I never like want to risk the opportunity to do so. Like everything just has to count. I don't know if you have like like your Sky Striker deck, like how many resources like on average do they give you enough time to BM and do just crazy stuff. Focus on the game. You're thinking too much about booba. No, I'm actually thinking about boba, like boba milk tea. You know, because I don't think I've had boba in like in a while. I forgot when the last time I had it. I think it was maybe I went to Tenren or some other place, or maybe Tasty. It's been a while. I've been just so focused
Right away.
on just streaming, and normally like I enjoy the taste of boba as well as just staying up because the like the black tea or green tea or whatever they has. But yeah, I can't wait to like just like drink
Right
some
away. Right away.
boba like when I have the chance. Oh hey, DNN SN DNN SND 13. Yeah, what's up? Oh yeah, boba. I know, right? Like booba. I mean, if I had to choose the options between booba and boba, oh man, I it's something I don't really want to. I don't want to get into. Maybe if we actually did like later if I managed to figure out like a poll, that would be interesting. I don't know how you would guys would feel. I and I see
Right away.
and I see you're a first time chatter DNNSND 13. Uh, how are you enjoying the new expansion so far? Is that and how many years have you been playing Hearthstone? Because I've been playing Hearthstone like for 8 years, pretty much since the beginning. And I wasn't beta, so there's that. Let's see
Right
how
away.
I can do this. I'll play an acolyte.
Right away.
I go for face. Oh, and I turn. And you said like, oh yeah, that's your question. The best class to play in arena? It really depends. My favorite is priest, but I would say the best class would be like I hear like mage, rogue.
Can I get a Murgle?
I think anything that has a hero power that allows you to like immediately just reach for a instant ping or just like one damage helps a lot. I mean, Warlock is also good for the amount of draw power you can get. I've heard, like, I talked to my cousin, he said he loves playing Warlock. I love playing Priest, so we're pretty much opposites. Let's trade. And I will drop a Scale Bane so we can pump. So there's that in terms of arena. If I would like, if I recall correctly, I play like majority like mage and priest, and sometimes I think warrior on occasion because you can just keep increasing the armor, and they have a lot of good like removal options and a lot of good weapon selection. So there's that. Oh, let me see what I can pull. I'll get I'll get
Right away.
that trade, and I will give me some health. Just so that's pretty much it. Me for like arena. Ideally, if you're wondering about the worst class, I think it's just me. It's like hunter. I generally don't like the just doing 2 damage. I want some board removal. But I would say that the times I do manage to play hunter for just quest, hunter does have some like good options too. But I choose like a hero class that I can solely depend on its hero power. Because at least with priest, like even though it can't just do damage like to your opponent directly, it sure does compensate by like the amount of healing you can do and the amount of trade value you can get off it. And I think let's see.
Let
I will attack. Why not?
an empty pew for you and your guest.
Okay, I guess he didn't guess correctly. All right, let's see what else he's got. I don't know if he's deciding. What? Discover legend. I'm not sure if that means he guessed correctly, but one way to find out. That's gonna be a pain. I think I'm going to drop my 9/6. Attack. Hopefully he can trade and I can get all my minions to be nice and pumped. Aside, I know that I'm mostly in a, like more oriented towards arena, but in terms of I could play like rank from time to time, but in other modes like duels I liked, battlegrounds I know it's popular, but I'm not as into it. And the solo adventures used to play a lot, not anymore. Oh, okay, hey Kipper, are you caught up with Better Call Saul? Uh, I haven't caught up with the latest episode. I'm planning on just watching it like late, later on. Maybe when I'm like not streaming. Let me see. Drop that, and I'll drop that. I heard like Better Call Saul, like I like it a lot so far. It's I believe it's like on par with Breaking Bad. I know for it's like for anyone who's not watched it, it's good. It starts really slow, but it gets there. And Breaking Bad's timeless, and I have a feeling with like the last season, there this season, I have high hopes that like it's gonna end on a good note. I also heard they're planning on doing like a Mike spin-off in which like how he was during his cop days. And you know, like they can like do more for it. I don't mind them milking it. But like in terms of like anime, like non-anime shows, yeah, that's the one I'm just currently watching. Reborn, I can heal, kill that. Not bad. Got myself a. This card generates so much value. And he just went for for game. Uh, well, that was fun. We'll see what my prizes are. Okay, got a pack and 30 dust. All right, let's try and let's go for it again. You guys want to let play whatever, or I'll let you guys choose. If not, then I'll just pick. We want Paladin, Hunter, Rogue. Any? I'll. Okay, got a 7/4 Dragon that does 7 damage. Got a 2/1, 1 mana, and I got a Tracking. Mm, I feel it's decided between Baddie or Guest or Tracking. I think I'm gonna go for a tracking because search power is all very important. And I will say this, tracking, like this is like the upgrade effect. It used to be that like once you like choose 3 cards from your deck, you would choose one, everything else gets like thrown away. Stream crash? I think it might have like just it was just a little lag there. Like ideally, I'm hoping I can like upgrade my Wi-Fi like s soon. Still working it out. 2 drop, 4 drop, 6. I think I'm gonna go more aggro. Yeah, 2 drop. Give me a moment. Here's a little itchy. I'll get a 3 drop. I will 2 drops nice. Ooh, five 5 mana. Get a steal damage and get like a 5/5. Pretty good. Coaster, more board control. Let's go face. Let's get bats. Ooh, discover a card with costs equal to remaining mana, crystals. Do I want to take my chances or guaranteed 7 drop so I can attack twice? The Wind Fury. I think I'll get the Wind Fury. Animal Companion is always a safe choice. Sin Runner, that's good. Wrap Golem, pretty good. I think, assuming I can get some secrets. Yeah, Petting Zoo. Get another Life Drinker. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I was supposed to be Highlander. I forgot. My bad. Fail. Yep. I guess this one doesn't count then. Whatever I win with that. Like if just disclaimer. I will get a 10. I'll just try my best. Just going for it. Get a Doomsayer. Get a 1 drop. Sylvanas is good. I'll get a Courier. I get a Frenzy. Get this. And I will think I'm gonna get a 2 drop. I'll get a Bone Wraith. And I will get a Strongman. Yeah, so my apologies everyone that I forgot I got the extra like life stealer. That this one doesn't count. Just letting you know right here. I want to do this fairly and I'm just gonna play through it. Just one card.
You give me strength.
Let the hunt begin.
A little disappointed. I gotta be a lot more careful. I think later on I will install like the Hearthstone deck tracker. I heard that's really helpful in which you can see all the cards I have. But in the future I will implement that. Okay, let's see. What else? Discover a card. I think I'm gonna go with the Doomsayer. So ideally, I would want him to like summon as many minions he has, and bank on the fact that he won't be able to kill my Doomsayer. I can nuke his board and get more value.
The food is getting cold.
I'll go for face. Okay. I can draw my 1/2. And next turn, if he has nothing, I can like pump it and I get more. And it would be insane value.
Tell me, where am I?
Increase. Attack. And call it a turn. Hmm. This is going to be tricky. Let's see if I think I might just go for attack is 4/2.
I best stay on the job.
And it's drop a 5 drop. Because I think I can get a decent trade here. You put me in a really awkward position as to the amount of value this card has. And he just wiped out my 5/5. He's going to attack. Okay, I'm going to get a 4/8. And then either he trades his 4 attacks into my 4/8, or I will trade into him
Then
because
empty
he has the
pool
advantage.
for you and
And
your guest.
with Usher, I will have to guess what card he has, and I can get a copy of it. Oh, I'm surprised like the effect doesn't happen like after he takes a card, but it's when I believe my next turn. Oh, he is going to trade into it. He was having me on the ropes. So let's see what card that he might think. I'll just get the 8/8. Why not? Oh, it was the 8/8.
+1.
How did I know? Oh man, if I play my 7 mana, he's just gonna get another copy. That's not gonna be good. I'm just gonna drop this, hit face, and I will call it a turn. Hopefully he has no removal, so I can just nuke his board with Doomsayer. Oh, instant removal. And yep, he got a lot of value off this turn. Let's see if it's enough for lethal. So that's 7, 8, 10. Not enough. But I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, might as well play it. Next turn, he might just play his infinite and get his board and just rush me down. Or he has something else in mind. Knowing him playing priest, he'll try to get as much value as possible. It's stealth, too. Interesting. Okay, let's see I can do this. Just attack. I think I'm going to... We'll see what was just a bat and 3 drop. He got it. I want to see if he's gonna BM me or finish me off. I wouldn't be surprised if he BMs me, because it's karma when I BM'd. he, yep, he got it. GG. No, Nom's with me. Oh yeah, GG. Yep, he got me. His plays were much better, and he got more value. But what can you do? Hunter mirror match. Who will be hunted first, me or him? One way to find out. You try. Yeah, I tried noms with me, but my best wasn't good enough that last game. I don't know if it's just me not being good at arena or it's just gotten harder and harder, like as time passed.
The legions I command.
Yeah, that was sorry about the muting. This is my family members. Just want me. My parents just want me to eat. Told them I'm trying to become like a very. Well, I didn't tell them yet, but I want to be like a very like committed streamer. Just wanted to give it a go because I like playing video games and just want to give it a shot to see if this works out. I could do this for a living, which would be awesome. Just playing video games, just interacting with chat. And I have several like influences that like help me get started with streaming, and I'm thankful for like my friends and siblings supporting me in this journey. Hopefully, my parents will understand. But yeah, just believe it's been about a week since I started streaming, getting the equipment and getting the camera. I think, who knows? I think ideally I would like to have a Twitch affiliate status by the end of the year, and who knows? Like maybe next year I can go for like a Twitch partner status, and if it could get like 1K subs on like YouTube, that would be great. So I can go for monetization. It would be a pretty good accomplishment for me. I just gotta like get more, gotta update that YouTube channel. Pers As I was saying, yeah, so far it would be this month. It would be this Master Duel, Hearthstone. I think Soul Hackers at the end of the month. Give that a go, and maybe perhaps if I feel comfortable enough to move into like more variety streaming. Oh, that's the dream, and it was never gonna be easy. But I heard it's not po impossible because I know several like people or streamers I know who blew up when they started doing this for a few years. So it's never too late to get in. I want to just like give it a try and see how far I can go with this. Hmm. 3 damage. Nice. Trade, and I'll drop this. Whew. Let's see what he can do against. He's just probably going to be trading his 5/5 and 1 and oh, got lucky. He he didn't get the one that really mattered, so he's just gonna trade. I'll take it. Yeah, it could have been bad. I completely lucked out on that play. Drop that, and I'll drop this. Go face. My family is having spring rolls outside, and as much as I would love to leave right now and get dinner, I think I'm gonna wait. I'm not too hungry for my second dinner yet, because I already had my first one like before I got home. I had some like spicy noodle soup, if anyone was wondering. It's pretty good.
I suppose.
I think I'm gonna go for face.
Ah, are you a fan of knives?
Yep. He committed suicide. Thank you. I w
Rexa versus Gul'dan. Know the true essence of fear. Let the hunt
let's
begin.
see what my hand. I think I'm gonna re-roll these two. I'll keep the bloated python. So it dies and get a 4/4. It's not the most ideal hand, but at least I have a 3 drop.
They're not trapped. They're my pets.
Shuffle these. Oh, you can shuffle, draw, do some 2 damage. Let's see if he uses hero power to tap to draw 2 cards or not. It's not a bad play from his end. I think I'm gonna go for just a 3/3. Ideally, he would just trade into this, or I could just trade, because I don't want to risk just using my animal companion to get potentially like a 4/2, or and he can just run over that. Good thing he can't attack immediately, so I can just trade into that. And yeah, let's see what I can get with this. The worst one. I was hoping I could get like a 4/4 taunt or just a rush so I can just trade, but
I got a good feeling. Me too.
you win some, you lose some. Let's go summon my 5. Let's go trade, just get rid of his shield. Let's see. I mean, he has a 50/50 chance, so that's good, despite, him coining a 6/7. I think I'm gonna trade to that. Gonna drop this. I'll end my turn. Let's see what he
Out of me
has.
way! Someone's hit!
Ooh, nice. I think this is just what I needed. Summon 4. I could just trade, trade. I'll drop that. I think I'll I think I'm just gonna go for a simple trade. So I have board control and he has one card and he has to get the 50-50. Summon. Okay, he gets four imps. What can I do against that? Gonna drop my high main. Attack her face. I can just attack directly. Look at that. Scary. What is this? Famished Fool, Infused, draw 3. He draws 3 new cards. And look at these these gremlin looking creatures. What other crazy plays he's got?
Side effects.
Mixtures of
Never.
Mixtures.
Trust.
Okay. And he has a taunt. Let's go for face. I'll call it. Draws 1.
My shield for Argus.
Hmm.
For the roast, my lord.
I think this might be game, but I tried. But I'm gonna keep fighting until the end. I've been told by someone that anything, if I just stay in it, I could potentially win. That's what happened to to Mastered
You would make a fine
in Master Duel.
disciple. I've got the beast in myself.
Just waiting. Okay, who am I playing next?
Rexa versus Thrall.
I bring the fury of the elements. Let the hunt begin.
Not bad hand. Not a bad hand. Guess like second turn I can just coin into an animal companion or a bloated python. But hopefully I can get a 4 drop. Let's see what's my opponent going to do.
There is little time.
Oh, funny thing, when I was like finished with my first dinner, like when I met up with my brother and my dad, I immediately just like sped run like my bowl of soup and just drove back home immediately. I when I was like in general, I usually finish my food pretty quickly, and I think I'm a pretty fast drinker too. So maybe I thought of an idea in which I could, oh, give me a moment. I could maybe do some streaming about me just like eating food or drinking stuff incredibly quickly. You know, like just speed running my eating or drinking. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. Like how long would it take me to
Would you
finish like
repeat
certain
that?
foods or drinks? That could be interesting.
The end is coming!
2-3. You attack, taunt, nuke is bored. Mm, I think I'll go for a Python, in which I can just pump, and I get 3 copies of the pumped card for more value. What's his next play going to be? To get a totem or summon a... Okay, summon a tortoise. It's no big deal. And swing for base. With Hunter, you should like maximize, the amount of like damage you can go directly to face, in which your opponent would be forced to trade thanks to like the Hunter's ability. Hmm.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Oh, he got the trade.
Not my best day on the job.
I think I'm gonna go for
Here for a good time?
a trade.
Not a long time.
Get rid of these,
Not a long time.
and I will call it a turn.
For your entertainment.
Could you repeat that?
Okay, he just got summoned a note taker from his deck. No, no big deal.
I'll write that down.
Oh, he got two primordial studies. That's double the value. And he got. I'm not too worried. I'm still in a very decent position. Ooh, Mercula. Hmm. I'll drop a high mains. Perhaps he would just trade these into my high mains. The next turn I could just drop my strong man. Drake draws a card and gets spell damage. And primordial studies. Wonder what he got out of that. Hopefully this will be enough for him to trade. I don't think he wants me to get at my 4A to do a double attack. 5 cards in his hand. What are the and another Drake. So he has 2 plus the amount of spell damage. Okay. Oh, he's just gonna trade into everything. Okay, that's fine. I wonder how he's gonna deal with my 6/5. I'm just gonna trade into his 4/5. Or I just trade into that 4/5 taunt. Trade into that. Let's see if I can get a rush. Oh, it's pretty good. And I can drop this. Not bad. So ideally, he would either trade into my high mains, I get spawn 2 hyenas, or he's just gonna like he has something in his hand just to wipe my board out.
A charming composition.
Wonder what spells he has now. He's gonna get because now he has 2 minions with 2+ spells. He's a nice little dragon and a a vampire murloc and a little totem, and he can attack immediately with rush. Coin.
Stone Legion.
Oh, okay. He gets 8/8 rush, and now he can trade into my 3/4 if he wanted to, or go for face. I believe the smart move on his end would just be to trade. Yep, and he just healed. I'll trade. Oh, why not? It's more bait. He would most likely get more value if he traded into my 6/6. Unless he just wants to swing and get another 8/8. Oh, that was simple. And he gets an 8/8 rush. And he gets a lack into his hand. Ooh, that's tricky. I'll summon this. Go for face. We'll see how this plays out. Okay, swings for face. Goes for face again. And he'll search for another spell. Wonder what he's going to pull up. Let's see if I have a chance. Attack. Attack. Just kill it. Go for face, and I drop. Then my turn. You got it. Forgot what other energy drinks that these like esports or streamers drink. Because the ones I know at the top of my head are like Monster and Red Bull. I forgot what else they have. And I know for Red Bull, when I was little, I used to not like the taste, but I got used to it.
They'll never see it
I-
coming.
Let's go with Rogue. I will get an owl. You gotta be more careful and not selecting the same copy again. Get a bomber. Get a red herring. After your hero attacks, gain one attack. If you control a frozen, okay. Ooh, I think I'll get the weapon. That's always good. Combo, I can get a poison so I can remove his whatever he has on the board. Mixtures is always good because Rogue does a lot of self damage from using the weapon. A Croc. I'll get a weapon. Freeze or Bog. I think I'll get a taunt. That's usually good. Get a reborn. Or I can potentially see if I can add more secrets from later on. Rush, Death Rail summon a 2/2 copy of another minion in your deck, so I can take my chances like duplicating a Death Rattle. I think I'll go for that. Ooh, bronze. Battle cries trigger twice, or do I want a golden? The stats seem pretty good. I think I'll get the bronze beard. Draw spell and fuse at a temporary copy. I think I'm gonna go with Pharaoh's Cat. Get Stoneborn. I will get a Scarab. Get a Tiger. Some spell power would be great. I can search. Oh, like a 5 mana 5/6 stats are great. Yeti, yep, I need that. I'll get a taunt. Get a sleepy dragon. Let's see what I have. I have this 6/6/6. Ward agent. Ugh, they're both good. Let me see what I have in my 3 drops. I have a Bronzebeard, Scarab. I think I'll get an agent. So I can. It's so much more value just to coin and to just do 2 damage to get rid of anything. A built-in weapon when it's destroyed. That's good. Um, 5 drop. Yep, gotta get camel. Can't get everything else. I will get a Twilight Drake. Assassin. Removal. Assassinate. I need that. I will get myself a Bone Spike. And now, do it. I think if you control, I think I need a 4 drop and another one. So, yep, this is making sure this time, like I have one card of each, one copy of each card. All right, let's see how far I can get with Rogue. Get some water.
Valir versus
I Yeah, I don't want to risk swapping out my 4 drop and 3 drop because I could get something worse. I think I can just deal with weaponing up and have like a 1/2 on my side for early on. Keep it. I'll drop a deadly fork. Ideally, he would just trade into this, and I would just take 2 damage. And the next turn, I can go for a Drake.
Poke me, I dare you!
Alright. Yeah, he knows I'm just gonna trade. Just going to attack, trade, and I'll drop my Drake. Let's see what moves he's gonna make next.
A glorious invention.
I'm glorious!
2 damage. Okay. I think I'm just going to attack, and I'll drop the tiger. Ooh. What is he going to do now? He's gonna trade. He's gonna risk. Wait, is he gonna? Yep, he had it. Oh, but now I can use my infused. I think I'm gonna get hit face. Let's see what I pull. I'm just gonna get rid of that.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that
Smug senior. Okay, this is not bad. I can just trade these into his 5/7. Or better yet, I could just play my agent, combo, give this a weapon, give this poison, ram it, and I can go for face. I don't think I'll hold on to the weapon in case he summons his 5/7, in which I could just get rid of it. Ooh. I don't know if anyone else is planning on going to like TwitchCon, like this upcoming for San Diego. It's gonna be located in San Diego and it's coming on October. I thought it would be a good idea just to go there and just try to network, but I'm a little like iffy whether or not it's worth it. Or I can see if I can get time off from work. Because I know at my workplace, they're not really pleased with me just like taking all these, getting all these time offs. Because they know I've been like traveling everywhere. So I know I'm planning on going to Texas in about the next couple of months. Essentially, it's like about a week after TwitchCon, but I don't want to like I guess I don't want to push my luck because I'm already like trying to struggle and negotiate me getting a time off for like my flight to Texas with my family. And we were originally supposed to go to Hawaii. Well, they wanted to go Hawaii, but, you know, I already been to Hawaii, so going to another place would be nice, like Texas. I hear so much about Texas, you know, cowboys and all that, all the barbecue. I can just, riding horses, the shooting ranges, all that stuff. And what I know about what that's like like the stereotypical like view of Texas and all that. I know like well my siblings, no surprise, they want to go to the more like the city areas, the more like bluer areas of Texas, which is like Austin and all that.
A charming composition.
I heard the barbecue is really good, the food over in Texas. So like it'd be fun if well hopefully I can get that time off.
You've got me fired.
I think like in terms of states, those like are the ones I want to go to. I already went to New York. I think I've been to Nevada when I was little, and I went to Hawaii. So I would say the next like states I would like be curious on going would be either yeah, it's like Texas and Florida. I've heard Florida, like like Miami Beach, that would be nice, as well as I think Disney World. I know I've been to like Disneyland before, but going to Disney World that would be that'd be fun. Go to like that would be officially went to all like the biggest states in the country.
Hey, good tickets don't come cheap.
So prayers if I can go to Texas with my family, get that time off. I know it's really lame that even though I have to like make a request and I can't even get like the quest the time I need. Because I remember for like my New York trip I requested like 3 4 days, but it was only for like 2, and I was like, wait, what? I can't even use the pay time off that I earned on the days I need, even though I requested like w months in advance. Have you been to Legoland? Oh, Kevin. Oh, Kevin. Oh, I have not been to Legoland. Where is that located? And I never like got into Legos when I was little. I was more into like just mostly Yu-Gi-Oh. I tried Pokemon, but I know my brothers love Pokemon, but I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. SoCal. No, I assume like, do you like collect? Le you collect Legos? And if so, how long have you been collecting them? Because I don't know if my life would be any different if just my hobbies were more focused on Legos than Yu-Gi-Oh. I have no regrets. Yu-Gi-Oh means a lot to me. Taught me how to like it made like doing math, reading, and strategy and using logic a lot more fun. I did play Legos when I was my cousin's place when I was little. The building aspect, it was fun for a bit. I just can imagine the mess if you build like giant like things out of the Legos and then it gets caught and it collapses. And man, all those pieces splatter and scatter everywhere. And the amount of effort to like clean up and it could get stuck underneath the couch or anything like that. For Yu-Gi-Oh, I remembered my cards like when I was little, before I knew like what the concept of sleeves were. It was pretty bad. I remember one time I had my Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my pocket, and then like my mom was washing like the pants, and it got inside and it got like crumpled up and smushed,
Pay
and
attention,
it was
class.
bad. I mean, nothing like important got like destroyed in the washing machine, but it was kind of like a sad sight to see at the time. I know instead like when my brothers asked me for like oh man, just playing Pokemon, I said, you know what, I already playing like a Pokemon game. It's like SMT. It's pretty much like a demon form of Pokemon, in which yeah, it's instead of Pokemon you just collect demons onto your team. And with Persona, not only you can just collect those like demons are now Persona in that game, but you have that little RP.
Need
It's
something
like what was it? The visual novel or like dating sim aspect of the game, which they incorporate, which I fell in love with that series ever since my brother got it to me back in around eighth grade, Persona 3 and 4. The OST or the battle game music just really sold it for me for like Persona 3. Just loved it. 3, 4, and 5, great. And honestly, I would say 4 would be like my least favorite of the group. I mean, it's great, but I just like 5 and just 3 just does it for me.
Here we go.
I'll trade that. I'll end. I don't know about you, Kevin. Like, do you think that Persona 3 needs a reboot or remake or whatever? Because I remember a recent poll I saw said that they could. Like everyone voted for like in terms of games they want them to remake. Persona 3 came out on top. For me, I would like for Persona 1 and 2 to get like a remake or a reboot. Because like I'm actually nowadays I can't really like I don't know where to play them unless is there like a emulated translated version somewhere? But yeah, it'd be nice for it to get ported for easy accessibility to like what maybe Switch or some other platform. In turn, I like I generally like RPGs or like JRPGs and like the next one I'm just looking forward to is just Soul Hackers 2 this month. I I recently played Final Fantasy 7 like remake the DLC, the one with the Yuffie. That was fun. I liked playing as her, and I think paying I think it was $20 or $30 for the DLC. It was worth it. And after playing it, Final Fantasy 7 remake, like I think it was like 2 years already. It's been a while. Let me see. I can cancel and try. Let me try this again. Reconnect. Give me a moment, guys. Looking forward to part two coming out next year, if I recall. It's like Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Yeah, Rebirth. They're really gonna take their time like milking this, and I don't blame them. I know that Final Fantasy 7 is like one of the most iconic and beloved, like one of them in games in all of Final Fantasy. It has like its legacy. And yes, I have played the original one. 1997. Like I know people like to complain about, oh, it's like pixely and all that, but I think it still holds up for its time. I know when I played the game, it's like there's certain areas I got stuck in, and I had to like, use some guides. I know, right? But in terms of like the OST and the story and the characters and the cast, it's great. I know that some people were complaining about how there are things within the original game that they kind of had to like make changes for like the newer for the remake, like things like the dialogue and how the characters are. It wouldn't like fly in today's standard. Like it is what it is, because if you want to like if Japan wants to like market their game to like other parts of the world, like the West, they would have to conform to their
This
like
guy's tough.
standards. I mean, that's for what they consider for the localization. I get it, if you like whatever they view would sell, they'll do it. But that's business for you. I mean, you can't please everyone, and they really want that Western, or in particular where I am, like the American audience.
Hey, lights out.
Other games I'm looking forward to, like to next year. I got a PS5, so not just Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, but Kingdom Hearts 4, that's one. I'm surprised that like they even are doing a Kingdom Hearts 4. I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was relatively like mid. Like don't get me wrong, it was like like Kingdom Hearts a lot, but like all that like hype and all the years, I believe it was over 10 years for them to make Kingdom Hearts or just release it. I don't think it was like worth the hype. It was fun, but you know, it was like meh. In terms of like Kingdom Hearts, well, we'll see. Like I saw the trailer for 4 and it looks really good. Like hopefully they don't like disappoint, and Sora has like a new design, and we shall see. In terms of like Kingdom Hearts, if you guys are wondering how I got into the series, I played the first game was Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on Game Boy Advance. It like used like cards in order to do like actions and like the main core mechanic of the game, which is really unique, and I loved it. That was my first entry into the series, and I know that my brother he played it like for the Riku's like mode. He played like 10 times in order to listen to the Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories song. It's all like very iconic, Utada Hikaru, and it's like a timeless song. Later, I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and then 2 after, and I've heard mixed things. I heard people liked 1 more than 2, but I like 2 like more because, there was more stuff they added. Maybe I should play Kingdom Hearts 2 because it's been a while, but I think in, in in terms of Kingdom Hearts, I would like to play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on like the PS2 or 3 version.
What a delightful party. Party's over.
For Oh, I can see why like people didn't really like Kingdom Hearts 3, because apparently it's not just like okay, you play 1 and 2 and then play 3 for the story. You have to play other games in between, like Kingdom Hearts like Birth by Sleep or like 2.8 or whatever the order was. So it's not like you would be confused what kind of characters you see in 3, that like who are they, and will have to play the other games to actually understand the timeline. It's a little convoluted. I forgot what the particular order it was. Mr. Big Chest 77. I like 2 more. Oh, did you um did you like the fact that like I don't know,
Party's
it's like
over.
okay, spoilers for anyone, like you play as Roxas in the beginning, and you don't know who like he is and all that, and you just wander around. For 2, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know what do you like more? Like, do you like the simple and clean or Sanctuary by Utada Hikaru? Because at the time I had more recency bias. I like Sanctuary, but I think Kingdom Hearts like it's it's more iconic. I think that's like the when you think of it, it's like the main theme.
Good
I
tickets
didn't
don't
really
come cheap.
let me face my fears. I think it's the third one for Kingdom Hearts 3. Didn't like that theme compared to the other two. If I were to rank it, it would be simple and clean Sanctuary and like let me like face my fears. Oh no, no, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about Kingdom Hearts 2, like comparing like 1 and 2. Um, when you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby,
Yuri
don't
on.
go. Was it Mr. Big Chest 77? I thought you were talking about two chicks. Wait, what? No, no, I wasn't. That's funny.
Here we go.
I wasn't talking about two
Yuri
chicks.
on.
Uh, I don't know where you got the idea from, like two chicks. I was just talking about Kingdom Hearts mainly, and like other like PS5 games I'm looking forward to. What they could make in the future. If most likely what's say for PS5, Final Fantasy 16. That's a game I'm like looking forward to playing when it comes out. People are concerned whether or not if it's going to be the same like people who made Final Fantasy 15, and I know that people have like mixed feelings about it. Final Fantasy 15. I know I played the demo a little bit. I just never really got into it. I know some other people like it, which is that's fine. And for like just Final Fantasy in general, just like I've played 3, 4, 7, 8, and I played a little bit of 8 and I just dropped it. I did not like the battle mechanics in 8. I felt it was gonna be really chorey for me. I played 9 because my friend got it for me as a gift, and I played 10 and 12. So I played a good amount of Final Fantasy games. I would say on the handheld, I let let me see. I can play this out first. Give me a moment. Let me see. Drop
Side
that.
effects.
No. Trust me.
Only schmucks get stuck in the mud.
Make sure I'm gonna play this out correctly. Why not? Go for
Yuri
face.
on.
Yeah, for like on like the GBA or DS, my favorite Final Fantasy game is Final Fantasy 4. I like the cast more. I like the OST, and I the reason I liked it more than like 3 was that I guess back then I didn't really like the concept of like custom classes, in which I was just so fixated on okay, what's gonna be the most optimal like class or not, because I didn't want to be like make the wrong decision, I'd be stuck. But at least with 4, it was just like laid out for you, and I would just okay, just do the back and forth grind. Like I get to play like a Dark Knight or like a Dragoon. Didn't really have to think too much about just focus on the grind, which I kind of miss for I kind of don't like how let's see the new games are have like an option in which you can like turn off or change the difficulty whenever you want in the middle of the game. I would have liked it if like it would be like Elden Ring, in which okay, you only have one mode, you stick with it, and you just gotta like figure it out from there. And I know it's an option you can play, but I guess I'm just more weak-willed. I decide to just like, you know what? If this makes the game easier for me, it'll make it easier for me. Because, you know, I have like, it's not like I was in high school and I have so much more free time to just do the daily, just, you know, spend hours grinding and just like leveling up and all that. Nowadays, there's always like, time's valuable. There's stuff to do. I mean, in terms of grinding, it'd be kind of like straight with this stream. Just, just just getting comfortable and just you know jumping on whatever's like popular. You know, just branch out. Takes time and all that.
Valera versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way.
Your back.
In terms of like other games or like consoles, I have like the Switch. The last game I just like played was SMT5. Yeah, I liked it. I was considering, I beat it already. I was considering like playing it again, but I have a feeling that they're already gonna make and then like an enhanced version like they did with SMT3 as well as SMT4 in the next couple of years or so. I have a 90 something percent feeling they're gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait for that and perhaps like fix like add more content or then just like fix some stuff, make some improvements here and there. Because I know for the other SNK games like Persona 3, they already had like Persona like 3 FES, and they had a PSP game, and then Persona 4, they have Golden, and Persona 5, they have Persona 5 Royal. So I'm noticing like a pattern or a trend here. So with these SMT games, they're just likely going to do like a remaster, like a enhanced or HD port, or just do like a straight up sequel. So not for a while. I know that you know, it's pretty great playing on the Switch, but when I was like I played it at like hooked it up to my monitor and played it with the Pro controller, but on times when I just carried it like around me and playing it on a handheld, it kind of lags a bit. I don't think it's as preferable playing it on the Switch handheld. I think it lags a lot. So there's that, and maybe like Nintendo can just port it, like expanded it to like the PS5 and all that, or maybe the PC, because I know they're already doing that for like Persona 5, like soon. And I know for a while a lot of people are asking, where's Persona 5 on the Switch? And a lot of people are demanding that for a long time, and I don't know if people know that like the Switch can handle the amount of like power like or data that Persona 5 Royal or 5 by itself can hold. But it is what it is. Hmm. Let's see what other games I have.
Only schmucks get stuck in the
Not
muck.
like yeah, so far as the Soul Hackers. I'll figure out whatever like comes out next. In terms of other games, I would like to um, play aside from Hearthstone and Master Duel. Considering playing like Shadowverse or like Fall Guys. I think once I wait until I have better you know, Wi-Fi I can get to Fall Guys, or or what the heck, just like upgrade my piece, like mm, on my PC and just get a new one. Because I've had this PC for about 6 years already, and it's one of like the cheaper the cheaper builds when I ask my friends to help me build it. Uh, so I think it would be a good time to like upgrade eventually, because since I'm committing to the streaming. Noms with me. Do you play? No, I don't play League. I never got into League. I just saw it and I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. Might not be my type of game. I never tried it, but I personally feel that might not be my type of game. I heard they have like a really competitive esports scene for it, and it's still popular. Forgot what year like it blew up. I knew back in high school that a lot of people like played League. Like other games besides League, I hear it's popular. What is it? It's Valorant's popular. Among Us is popular. I think Fortnite's still popular. Like other shooting games, I was debating on getting, what was it? Modern Warfare, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Wanna blow
Oh,
something up?
yeah, Call of Duty like Modern Warfare 2, like the believe it's the reboot. The one that came out back in like 2009 when I was in middle school. I heard like people consider that to be the peak of Call of Duty, in which you could just like get have like your commando class. It's pretty much like you run and then it's like instant like death range. And you can just stack your kill streaks. Like pretty much, yeah, one kill streak you use, it whatever kills you get with that, it builds up and stacks to the next one, and you can get a tactical nuke, and then game over.
Here we go.
And there's a story. How I got into Call of Duty was that I was at my cousin's place, and I saw them playing like, oh, Call of Duty Black Ops. And I was like, oh, what's that game? That looks fun. And they had like a zombies mode in which like I was sold already, and I told my dad like, Dad, you got to get me a PS3, and because I really want to play with my cousins, and I, it was just so fun playing like Nuketown 24/7 double XP weekend, where I had like so much time, and taking turns
My
like
shield
rotating with my
breaks.
cousins on like buying the next like expansion or DLC for like the zombie pack. Good times. Good times. I remember like before like Discord was a thing that I try to like have a Bluetooth and try to figure out how to communicate through the PS3 while playing. And after that, like in terms of Call of Duty, like playing the campaign mode for Black Ops was fun. And then I tried to get Modern Warfare 3.
What?
I don't think I ever like beat the campaign more mode, but I just played like online, and it wasn't. I felt that it wasn't as fun compared to like Black Ops. I guess my cousins weren't as like playing it at the time, but yeah. But but there's that with like Call of Duty, with my history with it. I mean, hopefully, I mean, you'll see it looks fun, but most likely, I don't think I'm gonna buy it because, like, again, I don't have enough. I don't think I'll have time just to play it, and
Blow something up?
I'm not like that great with shooting games.
I see a vision in the flames.
I would say other games that hopefully would get like a sequel will be Ghost of Tsushima. 10 out of 10 game. Friend recommended it to me, and you know what? It was awesome. I love it. I believe I completed mostly every like side quest, and I think I spent like over like 40 or 50 hours in the game. Hopefully, it's most. I heard they're making like a movie based off it, and it's most likely gonna get like a sequel. We'll see, but I would be fine if this game was just a standalone, because it's that like that good and that fun. Playing like playing like like a samurai. I also heard The Last of Us is gonna be coming out on PS5. Maybe. I heard it's good things about The Last of Us, and I heard it's kind of like has like a walking the show Walking Dead, like like with zombies and all that jazz. So yeah, that's something I could consider playing. I remember Walking Dead. Another show besides Breaking Bad on like AMC I used to watch. I think I first saw it the first two seasons on Netflix, and then I would looked online on AMC to find it.
What a delightful fun.
I managed to watch the first three seasons. I think I stopped like midway season four,
Party's over.
uh, and I just never got back into it. I have no idea if it got better or worse. I just stopped. But the first few like three seasons, those are great.
This guy's toast.
Ha, this guy's toast. I always have found it very interesting that this guy's toast, the Hearthstone player, his his name was just from basically SI7 agent. And it was just like kind of like a pun to say, oh, this guy's toast, this guy's toast. Very punny. Kind of like that in a name. Speaking of this guy's toast, he was one of the few Hearthstone players to like break out. Like he became a very like it's pretty inspirational. Like he's really popular, this like Hearthstone streamer, and then he pretty much like moved on, which is great for him. I don't know what year he decided to jump ship, cause I remember reading about like the history of like Twitch and what games they were displaying that were on their for like the top 10. It was something like around like StarCraft, League, in the believe it was like 2012 or 2013, or or CS:GO. But later on, it was like Hearthstone came out, and that was pretty big for the first like 3 or 4 years, like in 2014, and then 2019, it barely was still in the top 10, and then after 2019, it kind of just went downhill in terms of like viewership. I don't know if it's just a coincidence that games like Valorant, like Fortnite, Fall Guys, and Among Us just took over, and like the viewership ever since was like not as like high as it used to be. Because I still remember back in like 2014, 2015, like Crip is like the number one like Hearthstone streamer. like terms like viewership, and he still is, but like back then he would like pull 30,000 viewers every time he streamed like concurrently. Now, which is really impressive, and he just played the craziest decks, like very innovated, and at sometimes it was kind of fun and funny to see him get like salty and all that. But nowadays he could pull like 5 to 6K like viewers. Still pretty good considering the state of like Hearthstone viewership, but I mean everyone else is relatively like you know stuck. They're still doing good, but they're not everyone can be like toast, in which he could just move on and just do extremely well in other like places like Among Us. Real big Hearthstone streamer, and then moved on and took his community to expand more on like Hearts like Among Us and other variety. Tremendous respect to him. Like he, like I said, he got out at the right time in my opinion.
A natural mistake.
I'm go- I could imagine if I started like getting in on what was it, Hearthstone when it first came out.
Just wasting my
But looking back, I highly doubt my parents would have wanted me to like commit to streaming like right after high school and not go to college. I don't think like there would be like no way in hell you're gonna consider doing that. And it was actually pretty doable because like before Hearthstone I was more into like, Yu-Gi-Oh! So I had some like, some like fundamentals with like card games into strategy and all that. So it would have been like a nice transition. But looking back, I don't think I was still very camera shy and kind of kind of mature like back then. So I don't regret like streaming now. Like better late than never, I guess. I feel a lot more comfortable than I did like many years ago. The fans want to see more content on YouTube and more tweets. Oh, oh yeah, that could be a one thing I could try to like, work on. I don't, a big chest. I don't know if like, speaking of tweets, I don't know if you saw like my latest tweet about McDonald's. I pretty much told like, I said something. I believe it was like, like the chicken nuggets, McNuggets, more like mid nuggets. And actually, the real like McDonald's account responded to me, and there was like a fake like McDonald's account in there. I was surprised they responded, but I have a feeling they might have just like interns just like combing through all the combing through all the comments in Twitter to find anything negative. I was just some sort of just random account, just barely started. I don't, but I guess they took offense to that. Yeah. I heard the McDonald's stock price went down after your tweet. Yeah, obliterated. They better up their game. They don't want me to tweet more and do some
What a delightful party.
more damage. I don't know what else, what other like fast food chain I should go after. Should I go after Burger
your
King?
wish is my suggestion.
Because I heard from like a coworker, they're like they have like a pending lawsuit and like a lawsuit they settled before in which their patties were not like quality meat. Essentially, it was a ripoff. Call out Popeyes for upping the price of the Tuesday Oh my God, yeah, I'm pretty sa I'm pretty salty about that because back when I was like in college, me me and my friends used to get the Popeyes 2-day special. I believe it was around like 129 or 149 for like a thigh and
Actually, I am
a leg. It was just great. And I would just, get that, and I would just like have honey and barbecue sauce and mix it all together. It was it was great. And it was pretty cheap. It was like a steal at that time. Yeah, they were but unfortunately as time progressed they found out and they upped the price. When I was with my friends, I remember we used to go to like different food places and we get these coupons. I believe one was for like I think it was like Burger King as well as Chipotle, and KFC, in which we would just get like like really good deals. Like buy like a BOGO, buy one get one free. Remembered I got what was it, two chicken pot pies from KFC for like $5. And eventually they stopped doing that. I don't know if it's like a coincidence they just like they stopped when they found out me and my friends went there and just kept like um, getting the deal. And those are some fun times. Just exploring my other places because I was like in this. I don't want to dox myself, but I was just more into this one area like throughout my life. I don't really go out that much. And whenever like go to school, I went to a school like it was like 20 minutes away from where I was, and around the city, I would get like try all these food places and like milk tea and all that. And it's no surprise that I like I I gained some weight in certain places. But yeah, you're right. My friends were cool people. Like we carpooled and we got to like know each other a lot more. Like, you know, after high school, it was really fun. I don't regret like going to like community college than like state college. Yeah, I do look for yeah, big chest. I do look pretty fit from here.
Gotcha. Place to hide.
I look really fit. Ugh. Ugh. You like these guns? Pew, pew.
Let reading practice lie.
That's the best I could do. I do like I use and speaking of yes, I do went to the go to the gym with my friends. What I think I might have to like tell might hold off on going to the gym and just like focus on streaming. I'm gonna see if I can try to like commit to that and see how it goes. I mean, if streaming doesn't work out the way I want it to, hopefully not, I would just, get back into it. And I know after not going for the gym in a while and then going back into it, it takes its toll. Like, yep, you feel like the soreness and the pain all over again. But I said, prioritizing your art over your body and health. Respect. Yeah, what like Yep, it's the life of a streamer now. I mean, hopefully if I grind, I do get big, and I would ideally like to do this full full time. May I can actually have time to go to the gym. But I've got I've got work, and I think I could do this on the side. Um, what deck do you think I should play? I'll leave it up to chat. If no one has an opinion, I think I'll just pick one. If no one has anything to say within like 5 seconds, I'll just pick any deck. All right. Five, four, three, two, one. All right. I guess I'm gonna choose. Oh, okay, okay. I'll choose warrior. Okay. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I think it's in the title. I'm just playing a Highlander deck for like arena. I think it'd be like a nice change of pace. See how I can get as many wins for like each class. Get a get a dragon. Get a 5/7. You're a 3 drop. 4. I think I'll get the beast. Let's check. I don't want to make the same mistake I did last time and got an extra card. So here we go. This is good for draw 8. 4. I'll get that. How many dragons do I have? One. I'll take my chances. Let's see how we can get more dragons in my pile. Yeti's good. Oh, they're so good. But I think I'm gonna go for 4 drop. Get Party Crasher. Yeah, painting. Ooh, hey, I'm gonna have 3 legendaries now. Ooh. Yeah, Gramash. Get the 4/5 taunt. Get Divine Shield. I'll get a 5. Yep. 4 drop. Rush is good. Do I have an? Let's see. Nope, I don't think I have an owl. It'd be nice to get over some stuff. Devastate. Shaker. Claw. And a loot. Alright. Looks like I have one of each copy in my deck. Let's go for it. With Warrior, I have better shot of increasing my arm. I don't know, Big Chess. If you've played Hearthstone, like how many years have you played, if I ask? Like any particular modes you like? Because I've been playing for 8 years. By far my favorite is mode is Arena, and I don't know if how you what do you think of the new expansion if I ask? Because this is day one, just doing Highlander Arena. And I don't know if it's just me or things have gone harder. New expansion is mid. I mean, I don't think I bought 50 in the beginning of the stream. I bought 50 53 or 50 something packs already, and I've like checked out the cards and I read them, and I kind of like the new mechanic, infuse. It's easier. Been playing for 17 years. How is that even possible? The game came out in 2013 for beta and 2014 worldwide. 17 years. It's crazy. I mean, you can change that 17 to like what? 7, I guess, but 17, that's that's longer than the game already like came out. Hey, hey, that works out. I have no duplicates in my in my deck. How perfect. Let's get Fireball Jutsu. I love Naruto. Like that show is timeless. Love Sasuke. Just love the show in general. It's just timeless. Like I like it a lot more than My Hero Academia or My Mid Hero Academia. Because what's the difference between like if I had to pick one like superheroes and ninjas? I definitely like ninjas a lot more. And the characters are a lot more likable in Naruto compared to My Hero. And I know in My Hero, I heard the sixth season's coming out this fall, as well as I know Horikoshi, the author, said that ideally he want the the manga to end this this year. And some may say that it's been dragging out for a while, but if he ends it like now, it's like, I think it had a good run. Like the first like 3 seasons of My Hero I liked a lot, and then afterwards it was like kind of like meh. I'll also watch it with like my siblings, but there are other shows that I just prefer watching more. Trade. So like speaking of anime, like next like fall would be it's gonna be stacked. I believe like Spy X Family is gonna come back. The second Cur. Uh, Chainsaw Man, My Hero, and Bleach is coming. I'm looking forward to that. And like JoJo, like Part 6, the second half of it. So a lot of stuff to look forward to fall. I mean, I'm already like content with this summer's like shows because normally summer there's nothing really much to watch. But what a trade! Might as well like start like the end of the year with a go out big and a bang. Hmm. I think I will. Yep.
Welcome aboard.
I won the. How did I know he
Well
was gonna get this card? I must be some type of magician. I'll drop this.
What
I'll end it right there. Let's see what other moves he has playing out. I mean, aside like from Hearthstone, are there any other games you play, Big Chess? If I ask, like what games besides like Hearthstone? If you don't like playing, what else? What are you interested in? Because for me, I just play like Hearthstone, Shadowverse, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, card games like daily stuff, and just looking forward to the JRPGs, Soul Hackers this this month. I think I'm feeling pretty good this month. Like pretty much the past week or so is just me getting comfortable streaming. Hopefully I can reach, my goal would be to get an affiliate status by the end of the year. If I can get partner status, wow, I'm cooking. I'll be in business. Hmm. I'll end my turn. In terms of not just games, but just streaming. Later on, if I want to play the more, maybe if I play shooters or whatever, I think upgrade my computer will be necessary. And I think I'm already using like a headset. Maybe later on I could go for an actual mic, the ones that people use that dangle and do like podcasts and all that. But I think this should be like, I think this is sufficient for it. I mean, how is like the quality of my mic so far, guys? I think is it fine, or do you think it could be a lot better? Oh, hey Kevin, yeah, like money cook 'em up. Yep, I gotta get rid of that. Oh, looks like I think he's got it. GG's. All right, let's see how far I can get with this deck. I have 3 legendaries in this deck. It would be incredibly sad if I went 0-3. Maybe you're right, Kevin. Maybe it's karma for me, like BMing that one guy in that one game I played.
Garrosh versus Uther.
Your judgment begins. Victory or death.
Swap him up.
Need a bit more
You guys are
spice?
wondering, I finished half my monster, and I think I might just like save the rest of it for another time. I'm afraid that if I drink all this, I won't be able to sleep. I would. Oh, pass. Oh, Kevin, I'm still like, I was considering playing like cross duels, but I'm tempted because of the animations and all that, but it's a freaking gotcha. Sigh. If only Master Duel had those like cool animations like they do in Cross Duel. Cross Duel is cringe. Yeah, 4 players, like You gotta pay up, buddy. You're not willing to pay up. Play to pay to play.
Never keeps out arrows.
I know cross duel is cringe, but what are your thoughts on like the speed duel, the one IRL, in which like oh you get like the player like deck master ability? I thought it was like whatever. I was kind of disappointed that when they meant speed duel, they meant like Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, like speed duel or turbo duel. Not bad. Should be more popular. Should be more. Uh, what are you referring to? Like you talking about the turbo duel, like in with the speed spells? Speed duels are. I mean, I, yeah, I don't know. Like the IR, they could like change up the IRL formats. I think like
Reporting for duty.
dragon duels. I kind of found a little, or structure deck duels. I thought they were fun.
It's mine.
Um, do you think how would you feel if Master Duel implemented like tag duels? Would you be down to like do a collab?
Reporting for duty.
Uh, I don't know how they like make that work, but that the idea of the tag duels would be very interesting. I don't know how crazy it would get.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
You carry me. Um, I mean, what would be like the matchup? Just like okay, what Sky Strikers and what Sword Souls? We would just be I don't know, the Sword Strikers. If you're thinking of some sort of like team combo name or something like that, I don't know. That's like this is cringe. Just throwing it out there. Or just imagine just playing Lockdown, double Imperial. Oh my. Okay, yeah, that would be a nightmare if you would just be playing at like Floodgate City. If they do manage like a tag duel format in Master Duel, they got to ban like Floodgates and other like just pretty much anti-fun cards.
Actually, I'm good here.
I see a vision in the flames.
I don't know. Oh, if you still watch like I sent you the Decade video for like his tournament for Sky Striker top 8. I don't know if you watched it. If you did, what do you think of it? Like how was the Sky Striker player and how are his matchups? I didn't watch the entirety of it, but I just wanted your thoughts.
This place is scary.
Disconnected so terrible. Player didn't have skill for real, for real. Oh, that's kind of lame. I would just be expecting the oh, got Widow Anchor, then boom, just rage quit. Hmm. D Imagine like what was it? The when the new Sky Striker support comes to Master Duel, it's just gonna be insane. Like, what more do they need? They're getting like a kaiju, and I don't know what else. Like, they don't have a. Do they need like a burial different dimension or a pot of avarice? What do you think they would need more? Or they pretty much got everything. What else do you think it would like to make sure it would just be like a tier 0 deck? In game, I was like I know for a while I was kind of like dismissing the fact that, oh, engage is better than pot of greed. It's like, what do you mean? You're crazy. Pot of greed is just an instant draw too, nothing to think about. But engage, it's Ubu who, right? You need 3 spells. It's not that hard to fit the requirement. Search and draw. So yeah, I can see why people make the argument it's like more potent than pot of greed.
There's a customer for every minute. What?
This area is off limits.
Engage. Good night, buddy. No more BM, please. Yeah, I'll see you, Kevin. I hope you like enjoyed the stream. I hope I kept you engaged.
For your entertainment.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Let's see what else he's got. It's 8888.
I've got more left in me. Reporting for duty.
Attack, attack. Let's drop a taunt. Let's attack here. Alright, I think this looks like game, but he his little field spell just keeps getting rid of whatever I'm throwing at him. Rogue, alright.
None can escape my fury.
Victory or death!
I think I'll keep the minefield. I think I'll wrap up the stream around like I think 10:30, just to let you guys know. Fast. Armor up. Oh man, I need to crack my back.
Better be something good.
I'll armor up. I think I'm just gonna save this whenever I have a dragon. I don't want to just to give him a. I don't want to get too hasty.
I suppose.
All right. Perfect. Yeah, weapon. Call it a turn. Fiji. And that reminds me, like me and my friends, we went to a I believe it was like a snow trip together, and we did like a water tasting test, in which we had to tell like, oh well, it's like a blind test in which we tried different waters and we had to like guess which like brand it came from, and it was pretty funny. I just thought like water was water, but no, there's a difference in like taste of the water. Like when I went to school, I like my the water I get from like the water place to refill my jugs than just like normal tap water.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Hmm. I think I'm going to go for a combo. Love that noise.
Actually, I'm good here.
Hmm. Oh, it's a true dragon. Let's see what I can. I'll get more value.
We'll be fine. It wasn't
Trade.
Just resting my eyes.
Let's go for a little trade here. Let's add 2 taunts.
Give us the money. Don't try anything.
Take it.
Side effects? No.
Okay, you got a mistress, and you got Merlocula. More healing for him. Let's see. If I want to go with big boy play. Let's trade.
A party? Without me?
I'll go for a trade, and I'll end my turn. So that's what it means to throw. I thought I would just throw and then it disappears. So I guess it just summons and just trades.
Try anything.
Let's go. Ram it. I'll end my turn.
Can I get a Murgle? You get the goods. I'll stand watch. You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
I'll drop a taunt.
Actually, I'm good here.
Another one. I'll go face. Oh, let me see. Ah, I can't target that. That's lame.
Go on without me.
Get rid of that.
The culprit was not.
I'll end my turn. Yep, his board. It can't be targeted, so that's gonna be a problem. Attack that. Attack that.
Some gloves on.
And yep. Alright, I have 5 minions on the board. I don't know if I can rush him. Whew. Let's see.
Put some
Let's
gloves
go for
on.
face. Hopefully we just trade his 8 forwards. It's 214 to 5 forwards here.
Smart moves.
I got it. I'm still in this. Okay, if I can actually make a reversal with this run, I'd be very impressed and very happy with myself.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
I'll take that. Okay, the play would just be to go for an armor and then coin into my 4/5
You don't
Yeti.
think the one's silly?
This place is scary.
I got a dragon. Bog beast is good, but you know, having something bigger and better.
I cannot do that.
Coin. Mirror match. Let's see. It's gonna be a war of attrition.
The exit is this
I just know that for warrior, it's they're pretty good at grinding out your opponent. Just armor up, armor up, armor up. I still remember in the early stages of, I believe it was like the first, I forgot it was the first or second expansion in Hearthstone that they introduced like just a car, like you know, in which you can upgrade your hero powers. And like for priest and warrior, it was a nightmare to play against because they could just heal, armor up or heal for 4, and they would just keep like outlasting you.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
And it was funny how that like hunter, like, oh, instead of like getting double like the damage, like instead of getting a 4 damage for with the hero power, you get 3 damage instead. Gee, I wonder why. Alright, destroy that. Hmm. Oh, it's easy. 7 drop, trade. And he has 9 cards in his hand. Let's see what he's got. In case you guys are wondering why I don't have like a deck tracker, I haven't installed it yet. In the future, I will get a deck tracker, you know, just to make things a lot more organized. But for now, no deck tracker. Okay, I think I'll go for this. Well, I'll just drop it. It's still like a juicy 8/7. I don't want to wait later. So ideally, he would just trade his 3/5 into my 5/2. Oh, and he got an execute. Well, I helped him out. You're welcome.
This area is off limits.
Okay. He gets multiple attacks. Hmm, I think I'll go for dragon. So I guess he would like smack himself 3 times and just trade. I think he won't be able to do any massive damage against me. What does he have? Wow. Impressive. Okay, let's see if I can play this out. I'll summon by Bog Beast. I'll get rid of that. And I'll call it. To 6/9, 6/9. Nice. Well, might as well just play it out.
This area is off limits.
Oh, it's a copycat.
A good defense is a great
It's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! This just duplicates like the card it chooses. Hmm. What do I want to choose? I haven't used Shaman yet. We'll go for that. I'll take the invitation. Destroy secret. That's so good. I think reach is more important. Yeah, four drop. Duster is good. Good priest. I'll get a 4/8. Lightning bolt. Trick is nice. Yellow. I get I'll get a croc or reach. Mist runner is great. Man, Amani Warbear or Stormstrider. They're both so good. Why not? I think some early removal would be great. 4 drop. Get a tiger. Scalebane. 2 drop. So I want the infuse or I think I'll primordial. I can roll for something even better. Transfer all minions into the random ones at the same cost. Ooh, I could do some shenanigans, but I think it'd be safer to just get the 4 or 5 taunt. Oh, I don't have an Imani. That's great. Let's check. Halftime. Creature swap. Let's get some Druid Sandstorm here. Good times. I kind of miss like old school YouTube in which people could just put it put out whatever they wanted. It was before it was all corporatized. It kind of reminds that's how like why TikTok is very like reminiscent of that. Just people put whatever they want and people couldn't tell if you were like, you know, crazy or anything like that. Get a rock. Lightning storm. All right, let's go.
Roll versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Hmm. I think I'll switch up the trick totem. I think that'd be more for like later. Okay, yeah, later game. Because I don't want to summon it and it dies instantly. I want to make sure like I can milk the effect as much as possible. Oh boy. What a What a great card. You just pop it. At least I get Beta's hero power.
The food is getting cold.
Priest of the Deceased.
There'll be something
Deceased of the Priest. Look at that delinquent. Very sneaky guy, aren't you?
With a cherry on top.
A whirlwind of flavor.
Okay, get. I think I'm just gonna trade. See what he is. Go from there. He'll probably use his hero power to ping that.
Always hungry for more. It's feeding time.
A whirlwind of flavor.
Double the mana. Okay, let me see. I can get rid of that. I'll just trade into his worms. The worms will be just like a big deal. I still remember when the mana worm was like a 1/3 in the old days. Yeah, it's crazy. You would just like what? Summon one worm, then use a coin another worm, and just pump, 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 pump. Like freeze. Like, can you tweet at Carl's Jr.? I specifically requested buffalo sauce with my fries, and they only gave me ketchup. Use your platform for this cause. Oh yeah, my platform will do a lot of good just going after fast food joints. Maybe that's my purpose. Not just not streaming, but just going after fast food joints. I mean, I have no like Wait, is it for real? Did that happen to you, Big Chess? Or are you just playing? Cause I have no thoughts on like Carl's Jr. I believe I got like the Baconator over there. It was fine. Wow, okay, it literally just I guess I guess they found the idea of like using buffalo sauce for your fries to be preposterous. So they would be like, "No, you don't get it." I mean, I'll take that into consideration. I'll throw $5 to your OnlyFans if you do this for me. Hmm. I mean, if you like subscribe to me to my Twitch channel, maybe. $5 for OnlyFans? Nah, like it has to be the Twitch channel. OnlyFans, like I don't know about that. I don't think like I have the physique for that, and I think the market's more it's too fierce for me. I'll say that. I think it's a lot doable for Twitch compared to OnlyFans. Did you go back to Carl's Jr. and show them the receipt, or like it was too late? Ree. My buffalo sauce. I mean, for me, I just eat the fries by itself, or just dip it in like barbecue sauce or ranch. I don't, not really into buffalo sauce. I think your audience is people who would pay for OnlyFans so it works out. Mm, no, that's I wouldn't. I don't think so, dude. I don't think my audience would like pay for OnlyFans. I hope not. I think they only pay for like only duels. Get exclusive like pack opening ASMR content like like hey, this is some packs. You want to see what I pull? Stuff like that. Secret rare. I miss those days when I could just like, opening packs when I was little and just smelling like the cardboard. I Good times. I mean, I wish like I don't know if any like there are any car scents that are like just freshly opened Yu-Gi-Oh packs.
This
That
only
would be
works on a simple
that
mind.
would be marvelous. I would definitely have that in my car. Do you use like any car scents for your car or nah? Just wondering, because I have nothing at the moment. Thinking of maybe like getting some lemon scent, but if I have the time to go. Let's draw three. Let's go.
Think they'll notice?
I'll go for my board. Let's see what I can do. Smells like Carl's Jr. in my car at the Lamau. Oh man. I mean, are you I hope you're not like suffocating. 'Cause I remember a time like I drove to get in like Five Guys like Cajun style fries, like a lot of them, and in my car it it just emanated like the most nauseating like smell. I feel like I wanted to die. Have you ever been attracted to a card that way? No comment. I'll say no comment on that. I will say there are certain cards I have a emotional attachment to because there's kind of like, as a gift when I was little, or
Were you followed?
it's just been around with me for the longest time. I'll say that. I'd say in a like more likely sentimentally, I'd be more attracted to certain cards. I know like the old school cards, like I went to like a card shop recently. It was like it, the price range was like I believe like 800, it could be for thousands of dollars for like a first edition card. Like probably like the old school like Legend of Blue Eyes, probably worth thousands. Let's see what I can do. Wha Wow. I gave him +2 value. I don't know if you've like collected any trading cards when you were like younger or still now. I would just mainly for me Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I never like got into the Pokemon card game. I don't even know how the card game even works. And nope, I don't think I played Digimon. And I bought some like Magic the Gathering like Commander decks, the pre-built cards to play with friends, but not like any Magic booster boxes.
Muzzle their magic.
I'll trade and go face. Let's see, looking like I'm in a good position to win this, unless he has something else. Oh, oh, and never mind. It's overkill. So it means like he had to like do a little more damage. So he only gets one draw. I was a little I was a little whew. I think he might have misplayed. Give me a taunt. Come on, roll, roll, roll. Eh, I'm still in a pretty good position. I think I'll be able to end him next turn. Oh, never mind. He has a bear I gave him through plagiarize. Damn it! Just what I needed. I'll roll first. Let's see what I can get. Attack. Okay. I think I got this. Oh, skill strike. Darn you. Okay.
As long as it keeps out of
Okay. I think I have to end him quickly. It's at that. I'm afraid it's at that game stage. He's gonna be like top decking like whatever big monster he's got or minion. Ah, dang it. Okay. Did I misplay? Did I should have got the spell? Okay, it wasn't the spell. I think I'm going to. Okay. I can do this. Hopefully he has no. Hopefully he misses. It doesn't hit that and uses hero power. Come on. Let me win.
out the way. Someone's head.
Okay. That's not that bad. This is so close. I can feel it. Let's just rush him down. Please, 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 please.
Glorious
Are you kidding me? He's just barely hanging on. At least I got more totems. Okay, I can take that. Hopefully, nothing spectacular from his end, so I could just attack, attack, game. All right, yeah, that's game.
Well played.
I hope he doesn't rope like a jerk. All right, time to do some BM. Yeah. Well, it's already 10:30. Um, yeah, I hope everyone who's like, oh, thanks, Big Chess. Yeah, I think that's enough for me. I believe I will gonna continue this. I think I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. I hope everyone like enjoyed the stream, and if you wanna like follow me, just like I think the links are in my like Twitch description, like my Discord, YouTube channel, Twitter, and all that. And if everyone who watched this stream liked it, just like leave a follow. That'd be great. I'll see you guys later. Peace.